Okay. I need to adjust the camera down a little bit. Mm. Okay, that should work. Okay, guys. Um, so what we were doing, to give a little backstory, is if you don't know, I was a music education major in college. And I am one credit short of my degree. The story is kind of long and complicated, but basically, I had a student loan go to collections. I was preparing to do my senior recital, and that was the credit that I needed. I had already done my student teaching, I had already done all my education classes, everything. Um, it took me quite a few years to pay off the loan that went into collections because until that loan was paid off, I was not able to re register for classes. By the time that I was paid off, most of the um, professors and deans and things that had really been supportive of my journey, because I had talents in certain areas, and a lot of my peers were much more talented than I was. And so there were very few people in the music department that were supportive of me, and those that were no longer there. So I didn't feel incredibly comfortable going back. And at the time, the music department had been cut a lot of its funding. And so at that point, the woodwind professor that I had been working with had retired. And they were only doing woodwind lessons via like Skype or basically Zoom. And so you weren't even physically in a room with somebody. And I have a lot of issues with like my embouchure and things. And there are things that could only be fixed with a in-person lesson instructor. I didn't feel super comfortable about that, and by the time they got an in-house woodwind instructor, it had been like 7-8 years, and I was just like, I just don't have it in me to go back. These kids are 20 years younger than me. So yeah, I am one credit short of a degree I will never get. So that's sort of the short story of it. It's a lot more complicated than that, but basically, yes, on paper I am one credit short of my degree. So the only way that I've been able to play is I was really good friends with the former music teacher at the local high school, and when the numbers in the pep band started dwindling down, she had asked me if I could play with the band. And so I did. I jumped at the opportunity because it was, like I said, the only chance that I had to play with um, with a band. The only other opportunities are 40 miles away, and they're very few and far between. There is an orchestra that meets, but saxophone is not an orchestra instrument. There is not just like a community band that gets together anywhere. So I don't have opportunities to play, is basically where I'm going with that. So, of course, I jumped at the opportunity to help with the pep band. Then March of 2020 rolls around, and I don't have to extrapolate what happened there. So then we all thought we were going to be able to go back in 2 weeks. You all know the drill. I was not able to get my saxophone from the school for a full year. And then after that, the pep band had dwindled down so much that even my presence wouldn't have helped because it would have been me and one other student. And then she got a job somewhere else, so this school year she hasn't even been there, and we actually don't even have a band or choir program at the school anymore. If you've been kind of following my journey, you know that there is actually no fine arts at the local high school, and I don't know, things are the way they are. I'm kind of powerless to fix it, but we're just gonna try. We're just gonna hope for the best. We're just gonna hope that this is just a speed bump in everything. So, that being said, I have not looked in my saxophone case since I grabbed it. I have no idea if my mouthpiece is there. I have no idea if my neck strap's there. I have no idea what condition my reeds are in. If you are a reed player, you know that that's going to be kind of a sketchy thing. I probably am going to have to get new reeds because I'm sure they're beyond playable. I don't know what's in there. Long story short, I don't know what's in my case. I don't know what's not in my case. I don't know if there is a science experiment growing in my saxophone case, but we're about to find out. So, I suppose, let's get on with it. So, oh god. I guess I could show you guys my stickers. So, I have lots of fun stickers. I don't know where I got a Baha Man sticker. I used to be a really big fan of Tony Stewart. And then Dale Earnhardt sticker says got brains. And then here's another Tony Stewart sticker. And my favorite sticker of all. Mean people. Oh, you were in the way. Mean people produce little mean people. And as an educator, you know what's sad? It's kids that I graduated with that are raising this generation, and half of them are going to be okay. Half of this generation is going to be phenomenal, amazing. And the other half, I look at them and I say, I know your parent was raised better than you, because I would go over to their houses and whatever. Like, I know that these parents that are raising these crappy kids were raised better than that. It's like they totally wanted to undo the actual parenting that their parents did. You know, and I'm all about gentle parenting. I think it's great. As somebody who grew up in like a very volatile household, with parents who literally told, them that I was always told that I was an unwanted child, and, so I'm all about, gentle parenting, being there for your kids, being emotionally vulnerable with your children, not pushing them to do things they don't want to do. But I think my generation has taken it so far, because we were in everything. My generation has taken it so far that they don't make their kids do anything. Please try to get your kids doing stuff. Please. I beg of you. Yeah, they will be better for it. Even if they don't stick with it, they will be better for it for trying. That's my PSA. Okay. So this lovely case is made of wood. And one day I was walking. When I was walking to school and this building doesn't exist anymore, Maple Hall at Bemidji State University. So I was walking between Maple Hall and there were like tennis courts, and the sidewalk sloped like this, and it was icy, and I was walking, and I was holding the saxophone on this side, and I was walking on the slope, and I slipped, and I fell with my rib right on this edge. And this saxophone case is very heavy. It is wood. It is solid. And I'm pretty sure I broke a rib. And then I had to walk all the way across campus. If you're familiar with Bemidji State University at all, Maple Hall and Bangsburg were quite far apart. So, fun. Okay, I'm probably gonna move my keyboard. That'd be the best. With everything, because I think how I'm gonna have to do this is like that, so you guys can see it. We can all experience it together. Oh god. I am more nervous about this than I should be. I haven't played this in 4 years. What am I worried about seeing? I don't... Okay. We just gotta do it. It's pulling off a Band-Aid, right? We just gotta do it. Why am I so nervous? I think I feel a level of guilt. Because, I mean, I played this saxophone for hours and hours a day when I was in college. And even when I was just taking lessons, I still had to practice like an hour or technically, so we had levels, and when you were level 3, that's what you would be at to prepare for your senior recital. And so if you're at level 3, you should be practicing 3 hours a day. I wasn't quite practicing that much, but yeah. So I think I feel a level of guilt because I've sort of abandoned something like this, like playing an instrument, something I really loved. So I think I feel like I should apologize to my saxophone. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Okay. Why? Okay. Oh, you hear that crunch? Oh my gosh. Okay. First off, there's a reed here. 2 reeds here. An empty... Oh, that was for a Barry sax. Which means that is floating around somewhere in here. It doesn't smell great. It doesn't smell great. It doesn't smell as foul as I thought it was going to, but it doesn't smell great. It's another reed. Not where it's supposed to be. My actual reed case... Powder paper. If you don't know what this is for, your pads will sometimes get sticky. And so you put the powder paper in it, you close the pad, and you pull it, and it's supposed to get out any like corrosion or moisture that is causing your pad to stick. Okay, here's my little mouthpiece cleaner. I don't see my mouthpiece. It's an $80 mouthpiece if it's not in here. Okay, this is either a Barry or a tenor sax reed. Because in pep band, if I wasn't playing this, I was playing tenor or alto. Every good musician has an eraser. You should really have a pencil too. Okay. Mouthpiece is in here. Ooh, balance. Okay. I wasn't a total loser, and I didn't leave a reed on here. Don't ever do that, kids. Yeah, I was gonna say, this is like it's a C star with a custom, ligature. I'm gonna be really mad if that wasn't in there. Oh my gosh. Come on, saxophone. You can do it. Neck. Okay, there is a neck strap in here. We're gonna see if it's mine. The reason I'm kind of attached to the neck strap because my parents didn't really try to get to know me, but my mom was always really supportive of any music things I needed. So she got me a few things, and one of them was this neck strap, and it's padded. So I'm gonna be really bummed if this is the wrong neck strap. Nope, it's mine. Thank God. See what I mean? It's padded. It's twisted. It's really twisted. It's really twisted. There we go. It used to have a little, like how a lanyard does the little, I'm hitting buttons. It's broken. It doesn't have the little plastic piece there. And then Oh, I have another mouthpiece. What are all these little random pieces of paper in here, though? Like, for real. Oh my gosh, this poor thing needs to air out. It does not smell good. I used to have like a neck cleaner too, and that's gone. But I think I lost that. I think I lost that somewhere else. So this version of it's a Selmer USA. It is an intermediate. I bought it off of eBay from somebody who used it in their marching band and he had either gotten a different horn, I can't quite remember, but at the time I was using this Selmer Bundy that was my saxophone that I had since 5th grade. And have you guys seen the TikTok the TikTok sound where it's like, hello, you need to kill me? Like, that was that poor saxophone. And then, of course, when I'm playing at a collegiate level, they're like, you should really, try to upgrade your horn. So I had gotten a different horn first, and I ended up returning it, and the guy shut down his eBay account very shortly after. I had brought it to, so this is like a music instrument repair guy. He had put his little tag in there. So I brought it to that guy, and he's like, I'm just gonna let you know, I literally put a leak light on there. So it's basically like a rope light that you put through the horn, and you close all of the keys. And if you see any, like if you were to see light through there, that would mean either, this is called a tone hole. It would either mean that this was warped or the pad was bad. And he said he put the leak light in there, and he was watching the tone holes warp as he put the leak light in there. So, obviously not a good quality horn. I was able to return it minus the shipping costs. And then this one, I think, was like $900. My parents didn't want to pay that much, but they forked up the money, and this has been a great horn for me ever since. If I was to seriously get into playing again, I might upgrade to a professional Selmer. I can look some of those up so you can see, and pull up the Selmer website and kind of show you the difference between each of the styles of horn. So yeah, this is an intermediate. So this is more meant for like a serious high school student. And like I said, it's been a great horn. Ironically, so there's one thing that they want you to do at a collegiate level of playing is to be able to go into what's called the altissimo range. And what it is just like an overtone that the horn can produce if you do certain fingerings. I am not going to play because I would rather just get a new box of Van Doren's. Because like I said, I don't know which one of these were the last one I played on. All these reeds are 4 years old. I don't know how much a reed disintegrates if you're not playing it, but I don't trust it. So I do not understand when Van Doren is an option, why we're still doing Ricos. I don't understand. Okay. Not as scary as I thought it was gonna be. Thanks. I didn't know if anybody would kind of be interested in that, but I'm not opening my case right now. It's just gonna go around my handle. Ah, okay. I am so sorry, guys. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to minimize. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. I did not mean to do that. Now I lost my 2 viewers. Dang it. Grrr. Can't believe I did that. I can believe I did that. Okay. I have not tried to do this. What am I trying to do? I already forgot what I'm trying to do. Here we go. Perfect. I just want